Hello, hello, and welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Abzu. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I know I am, because this game has had my attention since the moment it started. It is a beautiful, beautiful game, and I'm having so much fun just exploring the waters and seeing all the fish. But man, do I still miss my great white shark buddy. I think today's episode, and I could be wrong about this, but I think today's episode is the finale of this game. Something I wanted to say, and I haven't been doing it with this particular playthrough, but I'm probably going to be doing it in future playthroughs, is I'm not going to actually be starting and ending these episodes the way that I have been. This episode has been, or this game has been a little bit unique in that I'm still kind of keeping the episodic format, but from here on out, my intention, if possible, is to try to just kind of record these games as seamlessly as possible and then just edit them together in a way that sort of makes sense. So the intro and outro thing is, it's going to happen in this Let's Play, mostly just because I actually know the structure of this game for the most part, but don't expect it too much in future games, future Let's Plays of this style. So just wanted to kind of put that out there before I continue. But off we go, and oh my gosh, it's like I'm getting worse with the inverted camera as we go throughout the game. I really just need to let it follow itself more. You kind of only really need it when you're meditating, because the game kind of requires it of you to actually point where you want to go, but not in not here. Hold on. Am I going to have to go this way? I think I am. Correct. All right, let's dive. I think you can technically follow the wall if you want to, but I do not want to. Also, hello. Are we going to go through another one of these things? Okay, not red snapper this time. These look like trevally again. We'll just follow it. I'm going to try to hit them all. I missed one earlier. I guess I can't. There's no way of knowing what those fish actually are, given that all the fish that we're seeing in here are extinct. I love these ichthyosaurs. They're so cool. Just follow through you. There we go. Oh. Where are we now? Feels like we're connecting back into some of the areas from the early part of the game. Well, that's probably true. Get through you as well. I definitely don't need to actually be boosting through this, but it's allowed. I can. Oh man, here we go. Wow, it really was like an entire civilization of some sort. It almost is like giving me the vibes that like the hammerhead sharks themselves are like were the people that lived in this time, but that's not true. So who created all of this? What created all of this? And why are they like worshiping hammerhead sharks and moray eels and all that stuff? This isn't Atlantis, is it? No, of course it's not. Go through this thing. I've always wanted to go inside one of these things and just like see the oh my goodness, I can't believe my frame rate didn't tank there. Amazing. Amazing job, you guys. So proud of the developers for that one. All right, we got chains. Let's break these chains of love by getting them going. We got one more on the opposite side. I hope it's not 4. It might be a little bit excessive. Yeah, it's just the 2. Okay, very, very good. Very good idea. Well, hold on. Oh, no, there it is. I couldn't see it for a second. I guess it isn't exactly opposite of it, but it's like generally opposite. I just don't know how our robot friend here has the leverage to even turn that. They are a robot, though, so I don't know. The strength doesn't really need to be quantified. They can kind of do whatever they want. I mean, obviously, this is like some crazy futuristic technology that we're not meant to understand. So let's go down into this pool, which just seems like a bigger version of all of the ones we've activated before. Let's see where it takes us. That's right. All the towers connected, the ones that we've activated throughout the playthrough, they all lead to this one point. I'm still wondering on what's going on with these mollusks, nautili up here. I guess there were more that got added as we went through the playthrough. I'm guessing those are just all the ones I've collected, huh? Probably another way of keeping track of those collectibles. But all right. Let's activate this. My friend! Oh, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow, what a payoff. And look at these things. Yeah, don't even try it. A little bit of revenge there. I love it. Knock them out, every single one of them. Oh my gosh, what happens when we do, though? Is this going to, like, knock the thing to the ground? Oh, it purifies it. Wow. And thus nature takes over once again. All right, well, let's help our shark buddy out. We got to keep going. We're going fast now, though. There is so much more speed to this time, and the boost only adds to that even further. It looks like we got a lot of work to do. Maybe we can finally put an end to the thing that actually killed our shark buddy earlier. Just got to break through all of these things. I'm going to miss this one, aren't I? Nope, got it. Barely was able to turn at the last second. And boom! It's manta rays first. I'm guessing we're going to get the orcas this time. Just 2 more to go. Oh, running into a wall. Well, that kind of killed the whole vibe of the entire thing. It's okay. We're still going. We're still going strong. Who are these fish that are with us? I love these guys. Stay with us, little buddies. We got a long way to go here. I don't think I've been collecting them up to this point either. So, because I think I missed them entirely on my first few pass through. I didn't realize I could actually run into them earlier. Here we go. Oh no, we did get that one. I think my shark buddy took care of that one for me. It's okay. We got one more here. Beautiful. So now we should get our whale sharks. So there's some Napoleon fish here. They're the ones with the funny foreheads. They're so lumpy looking. I love those guys. All right, last stop. This is the deep sea area, so we're going to be running into our giant squids once we take care of this one. There it is, our last nemesis. Although, are we going to take down the big one? This one seems to have a lot more connected to it, though, than the previous ones. There we go. That's 4. 5. But hold on, there seems to be one more. Get it? Yeah! All right, let's keep following. We're going this way. Oh, it's kind of a wide berth there just to make that turn. All right. I'm assuming we're going to get rid of the big one finally. Oh my gosh, look at them go! I didn't even know they were capable of that. Holy crap, blue whales. You guys got some power in you. Like, I knew they could, like, breach a little bit, but fully out of the water? That's incredible. All right, come on, our last stop. Now, this one I almost kind of can spam it, and it still gives it to me almost every single time. Oh, here we go. Nothing's stopping us now. a beautiful payoff. There we go. We've done it. We have finished the game, and what a game it was, genuinely. I do love this game. Just such a tranquil, peaceful little experience, and it's simple, you know, and that's okay. Not every single game needs to be complex. Not everything needs to be about not everything needs to be about crazy combat or extremely technical gameplay and any of that stuff. Sometimes a game can just be an experience, and that's what Abzu is. That's what I classify it as an experience. I know a lot of people like to compare this game to like walking simulators, and I think it's got a little bit more to it than that, because the problem I have with walking simulators just as a concept is that they take away the one aspect of video games that makes them video games, the most interesting part of video games, and that is the interactivity. I mean, a walking simulator wants you to just walk around and experience a story, which, you know, is passively kind of what a book already does or what a movie can already do. Point the camera a certain way and experience it. You could argue that a walking simulator allows you to kind of decide where you want to point the camera, but that's like really it. That's really the only thing that's different from experiencing another medium. This is a bit more, though, because it still is informed by your actions. It still requires you to do things. It still wants you to do things. And you get to experience the story that way. You get to kind of have your own takeaways from it. And yeah, sure, it's not for everybody. Not everybody is into games like this. Not everybody is looking for these sorts of experiences. But in a way, I am. Like, not all the time. It's good. It really is good. And oh, Austin Wintory did do the soundtrack for this one. I had no idea. I thought it was somebody completely different this time around. Oh my gosh. Well, now I just feel stupid, don't I? I'm sure somebody's going to be yelling at me in the comments for that one. I'll have to make an addendum earlier that I didn't even realize that. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I feel like a total moron for not actually knowing that information. This is what I get for not doing extensive research on the game beforehand, is that I make dumb generalizations like that. Like, I was trying to say this music is still good, and it is. I still don't think it hits quite as well as Journey's soundtrack does, because for a lot of reasons. I think that game's soundtrack is just so special, but it's still a great one. It's still one that I would absolutely listen to in my own time, which I think is really high praise. I don't generally do that for most video games. So I still love it for what it is. I want more games like this. I wish people were less afraid of making games like this. Like, I remember when I played through Rime, I was just like, this is something special as well, you know? Like, and it wasn't an amazing game. It wasn't necessarily super challenging or anything, but the payoff in it was so wonderful, and I just love the earnestness with which it told a story. And, you know, the story that it was trying to tell. And this is no different. Like, yeah, it's a little more open-ended. It's not really trying to tell you anything in particular. I do think one thing I glossed over in the story is that the little robot guys that we were finding throughout the game, that is what we are. We are just one of those things as this character. We just have also been given a body as sort of a construct, as sort of a form. And I know that that can be a little bit confusing, but we're the same. We're all the same thing. How we're connected to the stuff that we destroyed, I don't actually know the answer to that one. But obviously, it has to do with the civilization that we were once a part of. I'm assuming that this civilization lived harmoniously with the fish once upon a time, but it eventually collapsed, and now all that's left is this nomadic remnant of those people, of which we are. And yeah, I think this was an amazing debut by Giant Squid. Obviously, wasn't completely fresh. All of these guys were experienced going into this. All the guys and gals that made this game happen. And they're obviously very talented people, obviously. And we'll see this even more so with the Pathless. If you want a game from them that has a bit more going on in the actual gameplay department, just wait for that one, because that's a game with an actual combat system. That's a game that actually expects some things out of you that'll actually challenge you in a way that this game will not. And that's a special one, too. But like I said, wasn't able to actually finish that one, so I'm really looking forward to being able to do that. But we're just going to keep moving right along. I've got more games to check out throughout the year. And obviously, I am using this game and whatever we look at next as kind of a holdover, a little bit of a stopgap between Super Mario Galaxy titles. We're going to get back into Super Mario Galaxy 2 here in a little bit. But I got one more game I want to check out at least before we do that. And then we'll maybe move into Galaxy 2. I don't know. It depends on however long the next one takes, because I have so many ideas in mind. So many ideas, and I also completely lost my diver that I was swimming around with, but I have no idea how much further we're going to go from here. I have no idea how quickly I'm going to be able to get through these games, but there's so many games that I want to check out still. And yeah, I'm extremely excited to take a look at all of them. I'm excited to experience so many of these games with you guys, and I hope that you will all enjoy the ride as much as I do. So with all of that said, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.